Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have my March 2022 home fragrance empties to share with you guys. We got a little bit of a change of scenery going on. Usually I do my empties down in my dining room, but there's a lot going on in the dining room. So we are up in one of the extra bedrooms today, kind of have everything out on display. And I have to say I'm quite impressed. This month I did manage to finish 16 candles. It was kind of tough because, like I said, I did get switched over to second shift at work. So with working second shift, I just haven't had the motivation to really light and burn my candles, which has been sad and depressing because I do love my candles and I do love changing my wax warmers. I just need to find that happy balance between work and enjoying my candles. So let's jump in and get started. Like I said, I did finish 16 candles. My challenge for 2022 was to use up 150 candles. This puts us at 47. So we are nearly a third of the way with the challenge, and we are only 3 months in, going on month number 4. I am going to go ahead and start with my wax empties because I could not fit them up on the stand. So the first one we have here is a Yankee centerpiece cup. This is in Simply Sweet Pea. This is just a classic sweet pea fragrance. Reminds me of Bath & Body Works sweet pea. I feel like when anybody does sweet pea, they all smell the same, which I'm not necessarily against. It's just a sugary, sweet floral. Great for this time of year. This time of the year is when I really enjoy melting and burning candles because, like, these fruity floral fragrances are right up my alley. I finished a melt from Sensational. So this is a Passion Fruit Banana. It is the limited edition Bon Voyage collection. If I found this again, I would definitely stock up. This smells like a tropical smoothie. You get that mango, the banana, all those tropical fruits blended nicely together. Touch of sugar in there. Very pleasant fragrance. I also finished up 4 of these. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that I buy the Swan Creek tubs because you get more bang for your buck. It's less than $1 per ounce compared to buying their wax melts. And then my daughter and I, we usually have a girls' day and we create these little scent shots. So 4 of the Cabernet Sauvignon, I know I mispronounced that. That's just a wine I don't drink. If I drink Moscato. So 4 of those, and that paired really nicely with a candle that I will be showing you soon. I did use up 1 of my herbal melts from Swan Creek, and this is what I'm talking about. When you buy these 6-pack melts, they are $6, and it is under 6 ounces, so it's more than $1 per ounce, which can be hefty in price, but sometimes they only have exclusive scents in these melts and they sucker me in and I buy them. This one in particular was Pineapple Vanilla Sugar. Perfect for this time of year. I love some pineapple scents. That one was a sugary sweet pineapple with like a touch of creamy vanilla to it. We have here another fragrance I love, and this is Scentsy Rockin' Ruby Raz. I talk about this regularly because I love Yankee Candle Tutti Frutti. This is a dupe of Tutti Frutti, but in melt form. Smells like a kid obnoxiously spilled Hawaiian punch all over your house. Usually if I'm melting this, I'm burning that, but I did try a different combination this month, and I love it even more. We have here a melt that I didn't manage to finish in February, so it carried over to March, and this is Goose Creek Christmas Cookies. I'm just so over the Christmas and fall fragrances. I want to enjoy my summer fruity floral fragrances, so I was happy to use this up. This is just a classic like sugar cookie, cutout cookie fragrance. Nothing really special to write home about. Last melt we have here, this is from Scentsy. This is a Wink and a Smile. This was a Bring Back My Bar. This smell this smelled like watery fruits. So it smelled like cantaloupe, watermelon, just those watery fruits that you get in the summertime. Really nice fragrance. I do have a fragrance that's similar that's going to be in this month's burn basket as well. I did finish up one wallflower as well, and it is pumpkin cheesecake. I actually had this in my dining room from Bath and Body Works. Really kind of wasn't a fan. It kind of smelled like burnt graham cracker crust, so not a big fan of that one. Was trying to use it up. I think I have a few more in my collection. Now we can get on to the candles and talk about those. I do apologize if this is a long video. I'm going to go ahead and try to knock out some of the ones that are duplicates. So I did use up 2 of these from Bath & Body Works White Barn. This is Honeysuckle Bouquet. Honeysuckle is one of my absolute favorite florals. I love and adore honeysuckle fragrances. The scent description on this is the scent of early spring contained in a bouquet of sweet honeysuckle and a pink peony. The reason why I burnt through 2 of these is because I ended up burning this candle in my bathroom, which this is just regular honeysuckle and not honeysuckle bouquet. I have had these in my collection for quite some time, like we're talking 2014, 6 to 8 years, with no lid on them. They were starting to lose their scent, at least this one was, which had me paranoid about the others. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and get them out of my collection now and use them up. Luckily, the ones in this jar, no issue. They were fragrant. I ended up doing them in my bathroom. They worked out really well. It was just this one that did not have really any scent to it. So like I said, this is the classic honeysuckle. And the scent description on this one is a blend so beautiful it could charm the dew off a honeysuckle, notes of sweet honeysuckle nectar, creamy vanilla, and peony. Speaking of peony, let's go ahead and switch over to this one. This is a Yankee Candle Elevation Candle. This is the smallest size. This is Salt Mist Peony. I did pick this up during the semi-annual sale like 2 sales ago, and it was like 75% off, $2.50. Unfortunately, Yankee Candle, I don't believe, puts their scent, no scent description. But this is a super, and I mean super powdery floral. I feel like you get some beachy notes in there, like a little bit of sunscreen and a touch of sand smell in there. But the peony itself is very, very powdery, very mature. This was the first candle I burnt last month in my bathroom. It was a nice performer in the bathroom. I liked the price point I got this at. I would not pay full price for it, but if I saw it for 75% off, I would definitely pick it up again. So let's go ahead and stick with these little ones. We have a little one here from Aldi Huntington Home. I do apologize about the lighting. This is Lemon Buttercream. I ended up burning this in my living room, and this little candle was a powerhouse. This actually kind of smelled a lot like Fruit Loops. So originally when I reviewed this collection, I don't remember what I said it smelled like, and then one of my subscribers or someone that commented ended up saying, oh, it smells like Fruit Loops. Sure enough, when you are burning it, it does. It smells like the green and yellow Fruit Loops from the Fruit Loop box. Like I said, little powerhouse. I do have more of these. I look forward to burning these. Excellent, excellent candle. This one did not burn the greatest. The wick was off center, but you know what? For the price point, I can forgive it. Here we have a Bath and Body Works candle, and this is Let Love Rule Raspberry Tangerine. No scent description on this one. It smells exactly like its namesake, juicy raspberry. You get that citrus note from the tangerine. This is the candle that I ended up pairing the Scentsy Rock and Ruby Raz, and this takes Rock and Ruby Raz to a whole different level. I loved it. Like, I thought that I loved Rock and Ruby Raz with Tutti Frutti. I love it even more with Raspberry Tangerine. Absolutely phenomenal combination. So now we're going to get into some of our larger candles here. We have here Bath & Body Works Springtime in Provence. And as you can see by the date on the label, this one was from 2014. It's been sitting in my collection for 8 years. I figured it was time to migrate it out since I was migrating some older stuff. Scent description on this one is experience the beauty of springtime in France. Provence region with a blend of fresh raspberries, juicy peaches, and a hint of citrus. And this did smell like its namesake. You do get the peaches and the raspberry and the citrus, but I definitely favor the raspberry tangerine more. It's more of a powerhouse. This was more subtle. It was definitely a pretty springtime scent. But if it was summertime, I would want bam and more oomph in there, and this just didn't have that for me, but I did enjoy it. We used up a large candle from Scentworks. I just finished this one yesterday. This one actually started out downstairs in my living room, and then right now we have a bunch of renovation stuff in our living room because our flooring is getting finished up. It's been an ongoing process because my cousin has been doing our flooring. He works a full-time job, and so he just does it when he has extra time, but it's so close to being done. So there's flooring, there's tools all over the place, so I haven't really been burning in the living room. So this is Scentworks Pineapple Passion, and the scent description on this one is pink pineapple, mango, coconut, and white rum. So this definitely reminds me of, I'm trying to think of the name. I want to say that it's like Captain Morgan. Malibu, yeah, there we go. Captain Morgan Malibu rum. That's what it reminds me of. Not really boozy, but just the fruit notes in there definitely do. Typical tropical, fruity, sugary pineapple smell. Oh, I love those kind of scents so much. I am so glad that we are getting into the warmer season. Next we have here an Aldi Huntington Home, and I'm grabbing this one next because I actually have the melts in my burn basket for next month. This is grapefruit and vanilla bean from Aldi Huntington Home. I really love Aldi candles. Most of them give me a good go, and they're really cheap and affordable. So grapefruit and vanilla bean, I'm usually not a vanilla person, but the vanilla just adds something more to this grapefruit. This is not a tart or tangy grapefruit. It's more of a sugary, sweet grapefruit. Oh, I absolutely loved the scent, and I cannot wait to use the melts up this coming month. Another candle that I loved, and oh, I was so sad to use this one up. This is Plumeria, and it's been in my candle collection for about 3-4 years. I actually got it with my mom, and my mom passed away about 3 years ago, so definitely been in my collection a while. I love Plumeria fragrances. I love Bath & Body Works Plumeria Body Care. That's what this smells like. So if you've ever smelled Bath & Body Works Plumeria fine fragrance mist lotion, this is what that candle smelled like. Very, very sweet, innocent floral fragrance. I had this burning in my bedroom, and I was so sad to see it go because this was an absolutely phenomenal performer and just really checked the love list off when it came to candles. So then we have this like almost marble printed 3-wig. This is from Aldi, and this is in fresh lilies and citrus. So this was just a nice balance of fresh with a touch of floral. There was no sugary sweetness to the floral. It was more of a true, authentic, what you would smell of a lily if you were out walking around and came across one. So definitely fresh floral. Definitely enjoyed it. I think that I ended up burning this one in the bedroom. Perfect bedroom fragrance. Here's a candle that I actually finished up in my kitchen, and this is Tuscan Vineyard. This is the one that I used with those Swan Creek Cabernet melts. And originally when I got Tuscan Vineyard, I bought it because my husband likes grape scent. I'm not a grape scent person. You guys like never see me haul grape, but I wanted to get something he would like. and I was shocked. I was shocked because not a great person, but when I started burning that one, I fell in love with it. I would totally repurchase that because it wasn't like a grape Kool-Aid scent. It was literally Concord grapes, almost like a winey grape smell, and then you get this really, really sharp green note in there, and that green note just added depth to the grape, and it was definitely an enjoyable fragrance. Sticking with Goose Creek, we have here Rainbow Gummies. So I had high hopes. I wanted this to kind of smell like Tutti Frutti fruit punch and that kind of stuff. Sorry, I am losing my voice, but this just did not tick the boxes for me. This literally smelled like, I mean, I guess it's called Rainbow Gummies for a reason. It smelled like you opened a pack of fruit snacks up. That same smell when you just open the fruit snacks and you smell it. That's what that smelled like. So it does smell like its namesake, but it would not be a repurchase for me because it did not excite me. Then we have here Bath & Body Works Coastal Watermelon. And the scent description on this one is juicy watermelon, pinch of pink sea salt, ocean waves with natural essential oils. And this was a really nice watermelon fragrance. I'm not the biggest watermelon fan. I'm not against it, but I'm not like, oh, get everything watermelon. So you get the sugary sweetness from the watermelon, but I feel like you get a touch of other like fruits in there. I feel like you get a little bit of cantaloupe. Really, really nice, fresh, fruity fragrance. Then we have here one of the Jo Malone dupe candles from Aldi Huntington Home. This is number 3, pomegranate and sandalwood. When I smelled this on cold throw, I was not impressed at all. That's why I wanted to move it out of my collection. I figured this would be a bathroom burn. It started out in my bathroom and then I moved it to the bedroom. This little candle, most of the time these aren't powerhouses. This was a powerhouse and I ended up regretting burning it and using it up because I liked it so much. If they ended up bringing this one back, I would definitely get it again. So the pomegranate is like a deep, heady pomegranate. Like it is rich. It is a dark, dark, mysterious pomegranate, and you get that sandalwood, which brings that little bit of like woodiness, cedariness to it. I really enjoyed that fragrance. Then last but not least is Huntington Home Almond Apple Tort. And I ended up burning this one in my kitchen. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys where I burned all of these, but it would have been hard to remember anyways. So Almond Apple Tort was a juicy apple fragrance. It definitely reminded me of an apple fragrance that I've had before. Nothing really special to write home about, but I do enjoy apple fragrances. So it was definitely a win and I definitely enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this month's candle empties. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and bye everyone.